Hey, it's MK, and I am here with another Kit Conspiracy layout for you guys today. And today I am doing a double page layout about the wonderful trip it took to get to Houston. It was an amazing trip, you guys, but because of the weather and all of the things, it took hours, like forever. All right, I'm also going to be using this adorable little travel suitcase that was made by Carrie Kusti. I also have this adorable little circle piece made by Ann Dodd, and this cool tag right here that was made by Kathy Carr, and one more handmade embellishment. This one here, I had to get the name of it, so I got her, Carrie. Thank you. And then this one is made by Tina Campbell. So we did a really super cool swap on the ship, and I am so excited to actually use these embellishments because they match perfectly. It was amazing. These are little fussy cut pieces from the paper collection. One was from one side and then the other was from the other side, but I'm looking because they were supposed to be from all of these were supposed to be from the same sheet, and that one didn't look like it came from any of my sheets. But anyways, who knows? It was probably just perfect placed on something. Here are my wooden stars, and then I have one more of my abstract abstract palms that I will be using. I've got this cute little charm that came from the February monthly box, as well as this little tag that was an Echo Park frames and tag set that was also included in the little monthly box. These are the papers I'm going to be using. I'll map my photos with this blue paper here, and then that same blue paper is striped on the other side, so I will be using the stripes. And then I have my cloud paper. I love this paper. I love the color in the clouds, and it is this gorgeous tufted leather paper. And then I have this other cut apart sheet that has a gorgeous print on the back. I could not use this print, and of course I'm going to be doing a double page, so I brought out two pieces of white cardstock, but they're going to get completely covered up. You won't even tell that I have white cardstock. Now, I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. So I put up these little page kits ahead of time when I'm sorting out my photos. That way I don't accidentally use up this piece of paper before I get to the actual project I wanted to use it for. So I separate all my pages and things like that. And so I already had my stripes put in this kit when I could have used the stripes from the packaging. It would have looked the exact same. I don't know why I did it, but instead I cut 2 half-inch strips off this one giant piece of paper. That's okay. Then it's cut into, and now I'm not going to be scared to use it. So I'm just going to do a tried and true, which is cut my 2 favorite pieces, which is the cloud and that awesome print on the cut apart sheet. I cut them straight at 6 inches. And then I'm going to put them one at the top and one at the bottom going across the 2-page layout, right? And then to cover up the seam, you can either use washi, I'm going to use stripes, you can use any type of thing. You can use ribbon, you can use fibers, you can use anything to cover up that seam. You can even put your photos all the way across from edge to edge to cover up that seam. So I am going to be using stripes. I really didn't need to, because by the time my photos were on and all my embellishing is on and all the good stuff, you can only see like 4 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side, but it's okay. The fact that my mind is at ease because my gap is filled in, I am perfectly okay. Now, the only distressing that I did was I distressed my little 1/2-inch striped pieces just because of the fact that I like distressing, you guys. I like that finished edge or that distressed edge that gives it that unfinished look in case something's crooked, in case something is just not quite right? And so it allows me to have that giveaway. It allows me to not be so perfect. All right, I do spend hours trying to figure out how I want all my pictures. I did take one of my 4x6 pictures and I trimmed it down to a 3x4. It's not centered like I wanted it to because sometimes I close my eyes when I use my trimmer. Yes, that's what I do. But I still like the way that the photo looked. Every time they pulled us out to get ready to take off, hours, you guys, hours. These plane ride. I sat in that plane for 3.5 hours. I did. They pulled us out, and then it was funny because it looked like this plane was coming towards us, but they pulled this plane out as well, and it actually flipped a U and went the same direction we were going. But I don't know why it was facing towards us. I just thought it was a really super cool plane. Like, look, we're gonna crash. Ah, that's not funny. But in 3.5 hours, the plane was full of children waiting to go to the Disney cruise that was happening the same weekend as ours. Oh my stars. It was awful. By the time that we finally took off, these children were crabby, cranky. We ran out of snacks and they could not sit still for I think it was 2-hour plane ride to get to Houston. It was fabulous. So I was supposed to leave at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, I was. We did not leave until almost 10 o'clock. It was great. No, that's not true. 8 o'clock. We left at 8 o'clock. I did not arrive until 10 o'clock. And Janet and Janie's flight was supposed to be about 2 hours. I was supposed to sit at the airport for 2 hours waiting for them. And then we were going to sit another hour and some odd minutes waiting for Lynn to show up. So I was either going to spend 3 hours in an airplane or 3 hours at an airport. So it was fabulous, you guys. It really, really was. And so Janet was nice enough to take a picture because she was monitoring all of us. And so she took a picture of what my flight was originally, and then in red when my flight actually took off, which was at 8:30 in the morning when it was supposed to be at 5:30 in the morning. So fun times, you guys. Super fun times. Janet and Janie didn't hardly have to wait at all. They were the only ones, I don't think, or was it Lynn? Somebody else was delayed a little late. I can't remember who that was, but I've never heard of de-icing on a plane either. So, of course, I had to take pictures of them de-icing the planes. I had to take pictures of the fact that my first plane leaving from Elko was frozen. Apparently, we don't de-ice in the smaller cities. No, it was de-iced. I took a picture before it was de-iced. You just have to laugh at things that are out of your control, right? You have to find the funny. And to me, it was well worth it. It really was. Because either way, I was going to be sitting around and waiting. It really wasn't a big deal to me, and I just kept telling everybody. So I was in the very, 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 very back of the plane. They actually had to take a lot of people off of the plane because they could not get them to connect to their next flight. They would have totally missed the next flight. So they had to get them onto another plane. They had to maneuver a bunch of people around. There was a ton of people that were leaving that day, and the cruise for the Disney trip was leaving that day. So they had to get all of their bags. They had to get an Uber and get to the port and get on their ship, right? It was just going to not work out. So a lot of people were, stressing out about a lot of things because we landed in Houston, but they still had to get to Galveston, which is where the port is. And so when we got to the airport, we still had to wait a very long time to get our luggage. Like, everybody was standing there waiting for this luggage rack, and it wasn't even assigned a rack. Like, where is our luggage? And it just was one of those things that, a delay after a delay after a delay. And like I said, it's out of your control. So you just might as well find the funny. In all honesty, there's just nothing you can do about it, right? And for me, I was fine. I was the last person to disembark. I was the last, I was not in a hurry at all because I knew we still had to wait for Lynn. I knew that we still had time and we weren't going anywhere. We were a day ahead, so our ship wasn't leaving. We had an Airbnb. It's not like the hotel was going to sell out of our room, right? We had an Airbnb. We were set. We were good to go. It didn't matter to us. Plus, we had people to wait on. So for us, we were fine. But the plans were just they were not there. It was great. All right. So I love all of these travel themed embellishments, you guys. I loved every single one of them. I loved opening them and going, ooh, ah, and looking at all of the different little things that everybody added to their embellishments and everything. It was just great. I absolutely loved them. They all did a fabulous job, at making all of these things, right? And it was so fun to swap all of these embellishments and things. It just really was super fun. So when I decided to do these particular layouts, I really wanted to incorporate as many of these embellishments because A, they're already done. Like, really? Thanks, guys, for doing all the work. But B, they matched. Like, my paper line without even anybody knowing I had a paper line on the cruise ship. It was just fabulous how well all of these matched. I loved it. And I really wanted to showcase a couple of them with this paper line. Like, it was like, look at this. This is from people's stash and from people's papers and from people's minds. And look at how well it went with all of these papers. It was just great. I loved it. So the ticket and the camera were perfect because most luggage nowadays has tickets on it, right? For whether you're catching a train or a plane, probably not on a cars, but on a train or a plane, you've got your little tag, so that way they can put your bag 600 feet away from you, and you can travel without knowing, that you've got all this luggage around you. But comfortably knowing that your bag is tagged, and you're going to get it at the end, right? It's going to come back to you because it has your name on it. And so I really wanted to put this tag on it, and then I thought this little camera charm was perfect for hanging off of the tag as well. And then it gave me an excuse to add some stringy-thingies to my layout because it wasn't a chaotic mess, for sure. It wasn't. Everybody was sitting on the plane. It was cool the first hour. It was so cool the first hour because the kids were all napping. They were all set for this I think it was a 2.5-hour flight, maybe a 3-hour flight. It might have been a 3-hour flight. I don't remember. But yeah, everybody was sleeping. And then all of a sudden the kids woke up and they were like, why aren't we there yet? Like, they started waking up and started asking questions. How come we're still here? Like, the scenery hasn't changed. We should have got off the plane. And I mean, it was just hilarious listening to some of the comments that the kids were saying. And the stewardess, they even had to open the plane one time and get more snacks because they were running out of snacks. And then, of course, they also wanted to be able to offer the in-flight snacks to the poor adults that have been sitting there. I just can't help it, you guys. It was a great time. It really was. And by the time that the flight was over, everybody knew everybody. Everybody knew where we were going. Everybody knew, everything. It was great. It really was. I was sitting next to a family of 9. 9. Going on a Disney cruise. It was a mom and dad, a gazillion children, and grandma. And grandma was the coolest lady ever. It was so cool. And I just absolutely loved it. All right, you guys, back to the layout because the story can't get any funnier. It's just great. I loved it. I loved it. It was the perfect start to a perfect trip. The whole trip was amazing. Fabulous, fantastic. I absolutely could not change it one bit. You guys, if you want to cruise with me, that's where the adventure is getting there, right? That's just like the perfect, it's great because it's just awesome. So anyways, it's always the destination. Getting the journey is what I'm trying to say. Getting there is the best part. It really is. Getting there and going home. You guys already know you're going to have fun where you're going, right? Because that's why you plan that trip. But getting there is just the best part because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what the plan is, right? Because it's just, you already know what the plan is when you get there, but you have no clue. No clue what's going to happen on your way. It's just so fun. I love that about traveling. Absolutely love it. All right, you guys. So, long story short, I pulled from my little tray of all of these flowers and fern leaves and other leaves that I had going on. I just tucked them in and amongst all of these really cool clusters. I did take Kathy Ann's and Tina's and I blended them all and made just one giant cluster. I at first was going to have it wrap around my, my super cool look at my delayed flight. But then I decided I really liked them all smushed together and as one giant cluster, and they're perfect together. They came from 3 separate homes, you guys. They're just awesome. And then, of course, I blended them a little bit more by adding the flowers and the leaves, and then I added my wooden stars because we are up in the sky. Yes, we are. And now I'm going to take these little, they're like little dots. I don't know exactly what they're made out of, but they're from Stampin' Up! From quite a few years ago. I bought like all the colors except for pink. You guys know that. But I bought all the colors, and really I didn't like the fact that they were all one size. They didn't have variations. So I went ahead and I decided, you know what, this is the perfect color. I'm going to use them all, every single one of them. So I just went and, you know, scattered them throughout all of my little clusters. So there is one giant cluster with 3 people's embellishments all together. Here is another giant cluster with 1 person's embellishment, and then of course my little add-ons as well. I did put a little enamel dot. It fit perfectly in, or it's not enamel, it's not, they're like metal. And I put that inside my little tiny camera, which was perfect. And that is my story, you guys. That is my layout. It is my favorite layout for this entire week. I can't express how much fun I had on this, making this layout, because I was laughing so hard. I was just remembering the kids on the plane and the wait time and the let's back up and see if we can try again. Nope, it's not. Let's go back forward. I mean, we did that about 3 times, leaving and then going back and then leaving. There was just an issue with the plane. We don't know what it was. It was just an issue, and they were trying to fix it. And so anyways, it was just great. All right, don't forget to check out the links that I have down below for Kit Conspiracy, and also too, don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel. I'm pretty sure her story is just as funny as mine. It's great. Don't forget, she's Galaxy Girl Creations here on YouTube. And again, as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, checking out what I'm doing for the day, and I will definitely check y'all later. Bye.